Well, hello, everybody. It's Monday, September 19th, and welcome to our Vibrant Life Tribe call. Tonight, we have a special guest with us, Jennifer Tammen, she's got two nicknames that I call her. One is the other half of my brain, and then the other is the Queen of Verbiage, which you're going to hear about tonight.
She's also my twin.
She's awesome. Yeah. So in a roundabout way, she's one of my children, I guess. If she's your twin, right? Yeah. So a dear friend I met at a Juice Plus event. You never know what's going to happen when you go to an event and you meet people, because immediately, how is it you always said about our brains, Jen?
Two sides of the same. That if we could put our brains together, we would be completely unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, if you put our brains together, it'd be the perfect brain. And she kept saying it. It took me a while. I finally got it. One day I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. She's the analytical side of the brain, and I'm the Tigger side of the brain, and you need both sides. I bring the joy. Okay, so here's a few little facts you need to know about Jen. She is a wife to Jeff, who is a really cool dude, and a mom of two. I love her children. And she's a boss babe, which you're going to hear about, science nerd, exercise junkie to the nth degree, travel enthusiast, which of course is how I met her, and a lover of bubbly. So there you go. That's a little bit about Jen. I am so excited for you guys to hear this information from Jen, because I know that most of you have been on those Tuesday night calls, and you know how good that verbiage is. This is just taking off on that. It's going to be slightly different, but the same in a way to promote and to present this affiliate verbiage. So having said that, Jen, take it away and welcome, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Well, I gave this presentation at our Seattle Summit Bootcamp this summer in front of Stuart Carnegie and Janet Black. So to say I was a little nervous was an understatement, but it all went well. So I wanted to share with you guys after Melanie and I were talking. And when, I don't know about you guys, but when I, over COVID, and coming out of COVID, was trying to share this business with people, being a partner, business opportunity, I was just getting shut down left and right. People were not interested. Their bandwidth was zero. And the thought of bringing on another business or even opportunity, even if it was bringing in more money, they couldn't even see enough to give me the opportunity to even share what it was about, because it just was too much. And so what this affiliate language did for me is, first of all, it made sense right away as a real easy way and gentle way to expose people to what we have, but also to give people a chance to say, oh, maybe I would be interested in learning more. So it's kind of getting people out of their own way. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to jump right in. See here. Okay, there we go. So my goals for this session is it's really about talking about where success meets opportunity. I know that we all know we have an opportunity here, but we want to be successful at it as well. So I want to talk about the inviting verbiage that you would say to someone to get them to look at the affiliate program, as I'm calling it. The affiliate program and being a partner or a rep of the Juice Plus company, it's all the same thing. So don't be confused like it's a new program. It's the same thing, different name. And then what to do when that prospect says, yes, I actually do want to take a look at this affiliate program. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the customer-focused bonuses after sales coordinator. If you're a sales coordinator or above, or you plan on being a sales coordinator and above, what you can do with this business. Also, this is something good to know, even if you're like, I don't care about these customer service bonuses, customer-focused track bonuses. Someone that becomes an affiliate might, especially if they're a social media influencer, or maybe they're a doctor, or a massage therapist, and they have a great big client base, they might be really interested in seeing these numbers. So it is still good for you to understand them. Okay, so jumping right in, and I'm going to send this to Melanie, so you can furiously take notes if you want, or you can just listen, and I will give her these slides so you can have them. So this is what I say, or text, a lot of times it's text, When I'm giving options for a new customer to order. So this is someone that is like maybe reordering for the first time in a long time, a canceled customer coming back, or a brand new client coming in. I'm giving them options, right? Oh, the duo, the trio, family healthy starts, shred 10. Do you want to add some shakes on that? You know, that type of thing. When they kind of decide what they want, I'll say one more option you should know about. I'm not sure if you've heard about our new affiliate program, but it's a way for you to make a minimum 10% back on your own orders and anyone else who uses your link to order. Would you be interested in learning more? Then you just shut up and let them say yes or no. That's it. That's all you say. All right. Really easy. That's one example. The next example is if you're talking to a happy customer, a current happy customer, really this can be anytime, but really especially when their order is shipping out. So we all hopefully are checking our virtual office and looking when people's orders are shipping out and giving them a heads up. But if you aren't, you can do that. And this is what I say to them. You know, hey, Melanie, I'm so glad you're having such a great experience with your Juice Plus. I don't know if you're aware, but we are piloting a really cool affiliate program that allows you to share the products with others and gives you a minimum 10% kickback on your orders and anyone else who uses your link. Would you be open to hearing more about it? So again, you're just basically giving them the bare bones, 10% kickback on your orders and anyone else who uses your link. And sometimes I will add, you know, this is a great time to join is when your order is shipping out, which it is, right? Because we all know that reshipments, this is not what you're saying to them, but we know that reshipments count towards promotions. So it's a great time if someone has like a quad order and boxes of shakes, they're like 3/4 of the way to their Partner Plus just with their own order. Okay. All right, here's the third example. So this would be, I don't know if you guys have done Bank Code, Blueprint, Knowledge, Nurture, all those type of things, but people who are the big feelers in our company, we have a lot of them. Melanie's one of them. The big feelers, right? The nurturers, their current customers, they don't care about money. They don't want to be salespeople. They don't want a business, but you know they love people and they probably have a lot of friends. So here's what you would say to them. You know, hey, Melanie, I wanted to reach out because I know we've talked about Juice Plus and I appreciate that it makes some sense to you. You have such a huge heart and seem to know a lot of people. Would you be open to discussing how our affiliate program works? I could easily set you up with your own link, and all you need to do is share when people express a need in the space. A minimum of 10% will come back to you as a thank you. Juice Plus helps with a lot of things, and I can show you how easy it is to share. Would you be open to learning more? Melanie, does that hit your heartstrings more than just a minimum 10% kickback?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, see, those are the nurturers out there because they're like, oh, I want to help people and then I'm going to get thanked with money. That's awesome. You know, so it's a great one to use for those people out there that maybe have said no in the past because they're nervous, but maybe they just have a huge heart and they know a lot of people. All right, so those are my 3 examples. So whichever one you use, or if you use a different version, when that new prospective affiliate partner says yes, like, yes, I want to learn more about this program. Tell me more about it. I want you to remember, we're keeping this super simple. Us Juice Plus people sometimes like to complicate things by spewing lots of things out of our mouth with how much we love everything, but we want to keep it very, very simple. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, you're going to give your prospect a simple path to follow. You would text or say, awesome, it's really simple. We get you signed up in the system. You'll get a customizable link that you can share with people when it comes up in conversation. The program cost is only $52 a year to get you set up, and most or all of which comes back to you from the 10% you're getting just from your own products. And I'll show you how easy it is to share with others. Here's an example. So this is what I'm texting to people, right? So then I text them. I usually just pick one of these examples, but you'll get the gist. Sometimes I'm already on Zoom with people by the time I do these examples. It just depends on how you know the people. So here's an example that you're going to give to this prospect on how easy it is to share Juice Plus. A friend mentioned she's struggling with migraines or is always tired or sick or anything from a list that I'm going to give you. And I will show you guys this list in a minute. Then you simply say one of 2 things. Oh my gosh, you shouldn't have to struggle with that. Have you ever considered Juice Plus? Or maybe you would say, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have to struggle with that. I wonder if what I'm doing could help you with that. So these are the two things that you're teaching your prospective new affiliate on how to share Juice Plus. It's just this simple, right? Another way that is really simple way to share Juice Plus is maybe someone inquires about it. They come to you. They see it on your counter. Maybe you post about it on social media, whatever. And so if someone asks you, like, what is Juice Plus? Or what are you doing for, why are you looking so good? Why is your skin so clear? You would say, it's Juice Plus. I love the products. I actually have an affiliate link I can share with you. Take a look and let me know if you have any questions. I think it could help with your skin too, or I think it could help with your digestive issues too, or whatever. Affiliate links, if you don't know, are everywhere. Whenever someone's like, oh, I want to get Stitch Fix, I'm like, use my link, because I get 10% off or whatever. Like, affiliate links are everywhere. So people are not as put off by that as maybe they would have been in the past. So that's kind of a new trend. So those are kind of the two examples. So I'm still teaching. I hope you guys are following me. I'm still giving an example of how easy it is to share. Then I tell this person, if the person you discussed Juice Plus with says yes and is open to learning more, just send them your affiliate link. If they order, you get paid for sharing. If they have questions, just loop in your sponsor or me, basically, into the conversation in a group text or a phone call or social media messaging. You don't have to know everything. Just put us in a three-way chat and I will answer the questions for you. And basically what that does is they're learning as they're going, so that next time someone has a question, right, they already know the answer. Okay, so I mentioned that list before. Here's the list that I give to the prospective new people. It's not exhaustive. Pretty much all of this can be backed up by some kind of video on, out there in the Juice Plus world, or direct research. And I will give my new affiliates this page, and we'll put their partner link below so they have it once they've customized it. So I tell them to keep this on their phone, and then they can take a look at it anytime. So that's what I'm telling them. That's how easy it is to share. I'm just giving them a couple examples. And then I just ask the closing question. I help guide that prospect, that potential affiliate prospect, into a decision. Does this sound like something you'd like to do? So just real easy, yes or no. If they say yes, of course, like, let them know you're excited and you're like, woo, you're joining us. It's awesome. If they say no, then say, I didn't put that in here. But basically it's like, okay, no worries. Just know this is available to you whenever you want. I'm glad you took a look. Just let it go, right? So here's the thing, is that if they say yes, they want to go for it, it is your responsibility to let them know that there is earning potential above that minimum of 10%. And that's a really important thing. We're putting minimum in there. If they are interested. So just ask them. I actually say to them, look, I mentioned that you would get a minimum of 10% kickback. Do you want to see how you could get more? And I've had people say, no, I just want to stick with this for now. Maybe we can talk about it later. I'm like, great, leave it at that, get them signed up, give them the verbiage, and then just start checking in with them here and then to see if you can help them post on social media or however they were wanting to share, right? So if someone says yes, like, yes, I want to see how I can get more, this is when for sure I move to a Zoom call. Maybe I'm on there beforehand talking with them, but I definitely move to a Zoom call after this, because there's just too many visuals and I want to see their face and have a conversation with them. So you could do it in person too. But I got these slides from Heidi Biggs, who got them from somebody that I'm totally blanking on. I feel really bad right now, but I got these slides from them and they're just really awesome. So I will say, great, let's take a look at what's above 10%. And basically what I'm doing is I'm telling them about the Partner Plus program and then a little bit about QSC. That's kind of as far as I'm going. So I say, okay, here's that affiliate partnership I talked to you about, $52 a year. You earn that 10% kickback or sales profit on all your orders. When you hear someone express a need, you say the verbiage that we talked about. And we already kind of talked about that. But within that affiliate partner, you do have the opportunity to go to something called Partner Plus. I will tell them you get a permanent 5% commission level and the ability to possibly earn a bonus. So then I just go through and tell them, if you obtain 900 product volume within 10 days of your order, or they are an existing rep, it's 10 days from when they sign up to be a rep. Sorry, if they're an existing customer, then it's 10 days from when they sign up to be a rep. So just so you know. So I explain this to them and then I give them an example. Like, your Trio capsule order is already 300 purchase volume, PV. If two of the people you share with order the same thing, you're already there. So I just kind of paint the picture. It's really nice when they have a bigger order, because sometimes I'm like, you have a quad capsule order. You're 420 points. You're almost halfway there. They're like, oh, that's really easy. And then I say, do you want to learn more about this? So I check in with them as I go along, because the whole idea is to make it super easy and not feel overwhelming. If they say yes, then I go through the Partner Plus worksheet and I show them the video and kind of where all that stuff is, whether it's if you're using boards, it might be in your boards app. It could be on the Freedom Revolution. It could be on the hub, wherever you're going to get that information. I walk them through the Partner Plus worksheet. And then I say, okay, and past that, just so you know, there are a few more options to increase your income. So then I talk about the part-time partner, which is you're trying to get to that top commission level of sales coordinator, right? And so I will read the slide to them saying, if you want to make a bigger difference and create some part-time supplemental income, this might be what you want to work towards. We're trying to get you to the top commission level. You'll be able to earn sales profit and commissions, plus maybe some additional bonuses. And I'll say, this is for people who want to make about $250 to $500 a month. That's kind of what you're aiming for. Some people make more, some people make less, but you're going to be putting in 3 to 5 hours a week of focused effort to get there minimally. And then I explain that the fee is still the same, but there will be an additional $5 to $15 per month taken out of your pay as a business expense, so that fee isn't sometimes that fee is a surprise to people. No surprises, everything's up front. And then I talk about, there's company sponsored events. Like that's when I talk about boot camps or conferences or, whatever you have going on in your area. So this just gives them a picture of a little bit more, being a part of a team, being part of something a little bit bigger, that community aspect that we also desperately love and need right now. So I talk about that. And if they express an interest in earning even more, then I might show them what QSC looks like, just briefly. And explaining those volume requirements, and I show them where that is. But I am keeping it big picture still. I'm not getting into the nitty gritty, because it can be very overwhelming when you first join, as you know, to learn all the new things. But then I do just briefly talk about a professional partner. And I say, this is what I ended up being. I started as an affiliate. I went more part-time. It just kind of happened for me. And I got some goals. And I just go through what it's like to be a professional partner. This is getting into the leadership positions at the Juice Plus company. There's insurance type things that are available. There's other bonuses that are available. And I don't go into any of the details. I just let them know that it's out there. I let them know there's an earnings sheet if they want to see what the average, position makes. And that this is about maybe building a team of affiliates as well. This is something that they're going to want to bring people on to do. So that's basically what I say. I keep it very high level. And then after briefly casting that vision, I check in with them again. I was like, well, based on what I shared, do you see yourself wanting to go for Partner Plus, or just see the details on how much you can earn or see the details on how much you can earn just as an affiliate if you want to share with lots of people? So sometimes they're like, yeah, let's go for Partner Plus. And then we make a plan on what we're going to do to get there. Right. Usually it's just like, who do you want to share with? I help them with verbiage. We share with a few people. We make a post on social media. But sometimes people are like, I have a pretty good following on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever. And or maybe they're a doctor and they're like, I'm going to share this with all of my patients. And you're like, okay, well, let me show you what kind of money you can make for your business, or as, being on social media, if you decide you want to just share Juice Plus with people and you don't ever want to grow a team. So this isn't something I've actually shared with anybody yet, because so far everyone I've brought on is wanting to keep it small, but I'm really excited for when I do get to share it with people. So this is the earning options for your new affiliate, or even for yourself if you're a sales coordinator or trying to get to sales coordinator. So you can achieve the top commission level just with customers. You do not need a team anymore. So you have to have 20 of your own personal customers. Your promotional volume is as shown there, 10,800. A minimum is from your personal customers, which means the rest of it could come if you did have partners. That volume could come from them as well. But the maximum is 2,700 from your household. And I'm going to talk about those numbers here in a minute. You don't need any team, and that's how you get to that 15% commission level. Well, here's the deal. That 6,500 from your own customers, that's 22 trios. Well, if you need a minimum of 20 customers, it's kind of built in. You're going to get this minimum of 20 customers just by making sure you have enough volume. So it's not like, I don't even look at it as two separate requirements, really. It's kind of the same thing. It's just listed differently. This 2,700 from your household, what's really cool about this is for some people, this is an opportunity to be a product of the product. You can order a Tower Garden, Quad, Complete, Perform, and Chewable samples, and that's only 1,200 purchase volume. So you literally could order all of that and then order it all again and still be under the limit. So there is a lot of opportunity here for people to be able to try all the products as an affiliate and see what they like, see what they want to, talk to people about, and also maximize this number here for themselves if they want. Because we all know you can only really sell what you've experienced. The Tower Garden might be something that you don't have to experience. You can post cool pictures from other people, but for the most part, people can tell a difference between whether you're really passionate about something or not. So I really encourage people, look at your budget, but it is worth it to try as many products as you can, not only for your own health, but if you want to share with other people, you need to have a story around it. So that's step one. So step two, what happens after you hit sales coordinator? What happens to those people? They're like, I don't want to build a team. I just want to do affiliate marketing. I'm not interested in that. Well, you can make quite a bit of money. There are 4 different customer volume and customer account achievements. So as you can see here, wait, I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah. So you can see that these have to be your customers. These cannot be any of your team's customers. So these have to be your personal customers, including yourself, and your orders. And, let's say you already have 30 customer count. You can still get to the 60 and they'll still give you some bonus, which is really great. So I want you to remember that at every level, you're still earning a 10%. This is what I tell people. You're still earning 10% sales profit and 15% commission on all of your customers, right? If you get to that top level, that's approximately $5,000 a month that you're earning by having 240 customer accounts, which might seem like a lot to you, but if you're talking with someone that has a lot of clients as a doctor or a massage therapist or a personal trainer or a social media influencer, that's not that many clients. It's just not. So this is real money that a business or a person could bring in every month if they wanted to just go after customers. I don't know about you, but $5,000 a month seems pretty freaking awesome to me. So that's something to think about. Growing a team brings community, and it can definitely make your paycheck exponential. But don't think you can't make money at this business just with customers, because you absolutely can. And that number, 5,000 a month, doesn't even include the reward bonuses for hitting each of those levels, right? So not too shabby. $7,200 in additional bonuses. And then if you are already, like I said, a sales coordinator, you're already past one of those levels, they will prorate your bonus. So for me, I think I'm somewhere in between level 2 and 3 already. I haven't even done the math, but if I get to level 3, I won't get $2,000. I will get a percentage of where I'm already at. So here's an example. If my average volume is 3,000, so I'm between levels 1 and 2, I'm 20% of the way to level 2, which means I'm eligible to get 80% of the level 2 bonus. And then after that, I can get 100%. So if you don't know your numbers, it's okay. That's what business support is for. Just call them and they will look back. I believe it is the May and June, the average of your May and June numbers, that will say where you're at in terms of your baseline. I believe it's your May and June customer count numbers. And it's customer count. I did clarify this, unless they've changed it. It is customer count, not ARO count. So if one customer has three or four different orders, that's still just one. So unless they've changed it, but that's what Steve Shapiro told me a while back. So that's what I'm going off of. So just kind of to end it out, you have an opportunity to use this or not. You get to decide when, and actually you don't get to, I want you to decide when and how you're going to use this type of verbiage. For your new customers, your current customers, how are you going to show them the opportunity? Because someone was brave enough to show it to you and you got to say yes or no. I'm just going to say it's a little selfish if you're not going to give the same opportunity to someone else, right? Second thing is have your resources gathered in boards. That's something that we use, or whatever it is that you use on your team. Have your resources gathered so it's easy and you can quickly text things out. You can text the verbiage out, and keep it really simple. And then definitely, I went through it kind of fast, but definitely want to understand the bonuses for your customer track for yourself, post-sales coordinator, enough so that you can at least describe it to someone else if they are interested in learning about it. That is it. Any questions? I know that was quick and dirty, but.
Wow, that was awesome. You guys, do you have questions for Jen? I had one, and I think you answered it along the way. My question was this verbiage that you had in print. Are you texting that to them, or are you on the phone with them?
It doesn't matter. Most of the time it's text, I'd say at the beginning. But I do, when they start getting really interested in becoming a rep, I'm like, all right, let's set up a Zoom meeting. And then I try to do a lot of it via Zoom so that I can see their face. They can ask me questions right away. I can show them visuals. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. That was my question.
Yeah. It's not a hard and fast rule exactly when I go to Zoom. It just kind of depends on the person.
Yeah, use your good judgment. Did you have questions? No.
That was fabulous.
That was awesome. Well, seems like you just kind of answered all the questions. So thank you.
It's just so easy. Like it's like recommending a book to someone. Like, here, I read this book. It's really good. And so if someone says no, it just doesn't hit me the same way as it did before, because just giving them an option.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And this month, for sure, I think all of these people would have joined my business anyway, but the fact that it was free this month, I think that's why a lot of them like click, like, oh, well, now I'm going to do it because it's free this month. So if you have people whose orders are shipping out or who you've been talking about forever, reach back out to them again, because you never know.
I love it. Yay. Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being here with us. I wish Cassie's face were on here. Cassie, is there any way that you can come? Oh, there she is. Yay. Yeah. Do you want to introduce Cassie?
Yeah. So Cassie is a friend from our small group at our church here. And through just conversation, figured out that she was kind of intrigued by Juice Plus, and we're having a cool event at our house. And she came and she was like, yeah, sign me up for all of that. I need that. And here we are. And she P+ on the spot on day one. And now we're having some events here at that house this weekend, which is super fun.
Yay. Welcome, Cassie.
Welcome, Cassie.
Thank you.
And then, I don't know if you know, but in that bada boom, bada bing thing, she got, her 3+ customers last month and ended up winning the raffle for a 3+ board last month. She's already on the board again, along with Shelly Schneid. Those two have 3 orders each so far. So she's in the running again. Are you guys just going to let her win again? I mean, you've got new verbiage to share, so whatever. But congrats on that, Cassie. I hope you win again.
She's on a roll.
You are on a roll. That's awesome. All right, guys, okay, last chance. Did anybody have any questions for Jen that just came up in the last minute or so? If they come
So is it really much easier to share this? I mean, just from what you said, it seems so, but when you start talking affiliate to these prospects, and do they seem to know more about, they've heard the term and maybe some of the concepts more now?
Yeah, that's basically correct. I mean, it probably also depends on how much someone's on social media or kind of out there reading in the world, my mother-in-law, if I mentioned it to her, she'd be like, I think I know what that is, but she's not really out there, experiencing that. So it might also depend on that person's experience.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, you guys. If you have a question later, you can ask me. I know how to connect you with Jen, or it's recorded, so you can go back and watch it over and over and over if that's helpful to you. So, Okay, so remember that somebody's out there right now praying for an answer to their health, possibly their finances, and you get to be the answer to their prayer. So I just encourage you when you get up every morning to ask God, who are the reps, the affiliate partners He's already picked out for you, and who does He want you to talk to? Who needs Juice Plus? Who does, if He whispers a name in your ear, please give them a call, because I know I was praying when my aunt called me, and somebody's out there praying for an answer right now. So I hope you'll give them a call. Thanks for coming and investing in your business tonight, you guys. And Jen, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It was a blessing. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.